Welcome back to Power Play. Well, the Harper government moved today to correct a long-standing grievance from its disabled veterans. Actually, all veterans, if you must be precise on that. At issue was the clawing back of the amount of the disability pension dollars from payments under income support plans. Veterans Affairs Minister Stephen Blaney made the announcement. He joins me from Quebec City. Minister, welcome to the show, and I'm wondering if you can tell me what today's announcement was different from what the court ordered you to do earlier this year.
Well, Don, it's totally different, and it's great to be here tonight from Quebec City. I was with soldiers from Balcarce who are about to leave for Afghanistan for our mission there to train the Afghan army. And I was also with veterans from the Royal Canadian Legion, native veterans. And one thing that has to be understood, that it's totally different, Don, because today what we have done as a government is that we are moving beyond and above the court's decision, since the court's decision is related to D&D. But today the good news is for thousands of veterans across the country who will be, for whom we will cease to deduct the pension disability from our earnings loss benefit, as well as you've mentioned the income support for Canadian forces. So that's a pretty good news, and this is not something that was related to the court decision, but as we committed as a government, we want to harmonize our program across the board. So that's why today we're moving forward with these two initiatives that sums up to something like $177.7 million done.
I'm surprised you say it wasn't related to that court battle, which ruled that you had to, it basically threw out the case, and I know the federal government spent a lot of money fighting that. And I'm just curious why you're saying it's not at all attached to that particular ruling.
Well, one has to, the government seek clarity on a very important issue. Once that the court has rendered a decision, Minister McKay, and I was with him when he said, we won't appeal this decision. Instead, he has designated a negotiator so that an agreement can be reached to settle the issue. It's the Menuge against the Court Majesty's decision. But on the same time, I was there and I say, not only this decision has been made and we are not appealing it, but we are moving above and beyond, because in this decision was not related to veterans, but nevertheless, we are moving forward. As a government, we care for veterans, and we have decided that we should harmonize our program. So that's why today we are moving forward, and we stop from, actually it's effective on October 1st. We have stopped to deduct this disability pension, and actually the end of the story is many thousands of veterans will have more money in their pocket as of the decision that was rendered today. And I also intend, Don, to table some legislation coming down in the next month, because I've instructed my official so that this prepare legislation. So as we are to harmonize, there's still two programs that have been harmonized today. There's a third one. It's called Veterans War Allowance. And I intend to table some legislation so that we can harmonize this program as well.
Well, as harmonization, I know there's some concern that you've created two sort of classes of veterans on disability. There's those who claim both the pension and the benefits, and those who are still in limbo. Is there two different types of veterans on two different programs, or is it going to be all harmonized? If you're a disabled veteran, you get the pension benefits as well as all the income support plans?
Well, there's one veteran, but every veteran's case is unique, whether from where they have served, when they have served, when they have entered our program, how they have entered it. As you know, in 2006, we have introduced a new Veterans Charter, so we were able to face with the needs of the modern veterans to help them to transition in a swift manner into civilian life. Those initiatives were all across the side initiative, and as you know, these are living documents. We have made enhancements, major enhancements, just as last year, October 3, we have implemented more benefits for our most seriously ill and injured veterans, especially those who are returning from Afghanistan. And as today, we are still moving forward with this initiative where we are harmonizing our program, and we intend to keep on the road, as well as, you know, as we are moving forward with cutting red tape for veterans. As we speak now, our veterans who are under the Veterans Independence Program don't have to submit receipts. They have an upfront payment, and now they don't have to send all this information back to the department. We are eliminating millions of transactions, and we are moving forward.
Good. All right, Minister Blaney, I always appreciate you coming on the show, and it sounds like a good news announcement. Now we're going